The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The economy itself is still very strong, and the fundamentals are so strong and getting stronger.
Well, the economy is very, very strong. Well, I've told you the stock market is not the economy. It isn't. It never has been. And now they're trying to. First, they tell you the stock market is the economy. Now they're trying to separate it. Now they got another song. Now they say, "Oh, gee, don't look at the stock market. It's nothing to do with the economy." But just last week, we were being told before the crash that, well, they're the same. They're the same. No, they're not. Now they're trying to separate it. First of all, here's what's stupid about that statement. Really stupid. You know, if the economy's doing so well, then why is it that we have rentals going through the roof? I mean, we've never had renting of apartments like we have today. I mean, home ownership is down. The biggest part of our home ownership is the first-time home buyer. They make about 47% of all sales. It's down. There's hardly any sales going to the first-time home buyer. He's out there renting. A one-bedroom is now cost about $1,225 a month. A two-bedroom apartment, small, tiny apartment here in this town, Sarasota, $1,400. What are you, nuts? And they're trying to tell us the economy's doing great? If the economy is doing great, people would be buying homes. See, here's the problem. The economy's not doing great because our wages haven't been going up. What drives home ownership is wages. But for years now, for the last 10 years, or since the housing crash, what drove the housing market to all-time new highs before it crashed in 2008 was low rates. Driving interest rates down, get those interest rates down, and also take the credit quality and just drop it. Anybody could buy a house. So the idea was, let's keep on driving the rates down and let's take all the credits and credit standards and drop them. See, there's the problem. And when housing kept going up from 2001, 2002 to 2006, 2008, it was a fake wealth effect. And that's what they wanted to do. That's what they created, was a fake wealth effect. It was a fake wealth effect. Because, see, if it was savings and wages like it used to be, your parents and grandparents, when they bought a home, they bought homes because they had savings. First of all, they had good wages. And from good wages, you save. And from savings, you bought a home. That's when the economy is good. And when you have good savings, you have interest rates going up. You have the dollar going up. Remember, what makes America strong is you have rates going up and the dollar going up. What makes America strong is when you have savings and high wages so people can buy homes. This whole economy in 2008 is a fraud. We have never had a recovery. Everybody says, well, in June 2009, that's when the recession kicked in and we've had this big recovery. We've never had a recovery. The market, when the market stopped going down, remember how they made it, how they rigged it to stop it from going down. They rigged it with low interest rates. They rigged it by printing money and taking that money and buying bonds, $85 billion $85 billion a month to buy treasuries to drop that 10-year treasury yield down, to stimulate people to start buying houses again. The whole stock market, or the whole housing market, was just a fraud. And when it blew up, remember, we never had a recovery. They've been propping the market up. We've never had a recovery. We had a propping up. And so we've been propping up the stock market, which has been propping up the economy. That's why they've been calling the economy and stock market until the crash just this week. Now they're separating it. So it always comes back to our policy was reversed in 2008 when that crash happened. The policy that we always had was rising rates, was always linked to a strong dollar, always linked to strong investment, and that's what made us strong. After the 2008 policy, things changed, called quantitative easing. You better start learning about quantitative easing and what the consequences are, because that's what they're going to do again. Trump is going to be introducing quantitative easing very soon. So, 2008 crash changed everything. They no longer were going to have the policy of rising rates, strong dollar, strong savings. No. They're going to now change it to where low rates, no longer strong dollar, weak dollar. So you can have low rates, weak dollars for stock buybacks. Stock buybacks. Do you know for 9 years this market's been going up? Not because we have a good economy. Show me the last time in 9 years we hit a 3% GDP. And nobody ever questions that. We can't grow the economy. You can't grow it, and we're not going to grow the economy for the next 8 years. You can't grow the economy. Not when you have so much debt. When we have debt increasing 7 times faster than our economic growth, how in the hell are you going to grow an economy that our debt is increasing 7 times faster than what we can grow the economy? Household debt is growing 60% faster than wages. Because see, in 2008, everything changed. They said they don't need wages anymore. We can outsource jobs. Let's not give them good wages. Outsource the job. But we'll increase the size of the house. They can go from a 1,200 square foot house to a 2,400 square foot house because we'll take all these credits, drop the credit ratings down, and we'll give people deals. They can pick their own payments. So for the last 8 years, 9 years, it's been this fake economy. And thank God, finally, when interest rates went up, I've always said with this economy, starting in 2008 with these stock buybacks with low interest rates, near zero, stock buybacks. I said, as soon as we start raising the rates, and as I said on January 16th, I said, when these rates, the 10-year yield treasury starts hitting near 2.7%, I said, we're going to have a correction by the second week of February. And the minute we hit 2.7, that's when this market crashed. So what is happening right now should have been happening 5 years ago, 6 years ago. At some point, we've got to build an economy that's a real economy, not supported by just low rates. And when you have low rates for too long, that's what's destroying the economy internally. When you have low rates for so long, it kills and depresses wages, and it creates, this weak dollar has created this trade deficit. It's killing us. It's choking us. Because now everything we import is so costly, but our wages aren't going up, so people have no extra money to invest. No, they don't. They don't even have extra money to put into their 401k. Most people are hitting their 401ks. So finally, thank God, you should be so thrilled over the stock market crash. And it's going to get worse. And I'll tell you how worse, how bad when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in, they're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Look at this market that will not quit.
The momentum that's been in the stock market, the momentum that's been in the economy.
This market, on fire.
The global economy looks quite good and stocks are reflecting that.
It's the stock market, right? Basically telling us what's happening in business and the economy.
Trump rally has added $4 trillion to the nation's wealth.
And the $4 trillion that was added to the nation's wealth, which is now $6 trillion, where'd it go? It didn't go to Main Street. It didn't go to the family that's making $70,000 a year because both the husband and the wife are working, struggling, paycheck to paycheck. They didn't see a penny of that. That money didn't go into the economy. That money went into the hands of CEOs, the 1 percentile, and then the CEOs took that money and they bought their own shares back to push the stock even higher. And then the 1 percentile, who control 83% of the stock or gets 83% of the stock value, they get enormously rich. When you have an economy, as I said, where it's very simple, the number of U.S. renters are growing faster than the amount of new homeowners, that's a bad economy. Because that tells you wages are low. And the other day, right before the crash, they had the wages come out 0.3%. 3 cents. Wages went up 3 cents, and CNBC was celebrating. They're going crazy. Their underwear was getting all knotted up over 3 cents.
We've seen this nice, steady bleed upward in accelerating wage growth.
Wages are starting to pick up.
Wage growth is picking up.
It's also fantastic for Main Street finally because we're seeing wages pick up.
They've been lying for 8 years. Why, they've been trying to convince you that everything is terrific. A very few people have been getting extraordinarily wealthy by taking money from this market and not putting it in the economy, but putting it in their pockets through stock buybacks. By not taking that money and plowing it back into companies to increase productivity, which increases your wages, which increases your lifestyle. It's all about productivity. You can't have economic growth. You can't have an economy grow unless you're producing, unless each individual worker is producing, is productive, and they're not productive. Most of these plants, their machinery is 10, 20 years old. Rolling stock, 15 years old. There's a friend of mine works at this company, and he's telling me how the trucks are 15 years old. Because what are they doing with the money, with the profits? Buying their own stock. But the problem is that'd be okay if Main Street, if the husband and wife together making 70 grand were getting part of that. But no, what's happening is we have this big gap where the very wealthy are getting so much more wealthy. And the hardworking American, he's stagnant. And then they say, okay, well, we can mask all this by keeping the stock market going up. And finally, the stock market blew up. Took 8 years, but it finally blew up. Now what's going to happen? Market's not done yet. Oh, they're going to try to rally this market. They're doing everything they can, called the plunger team. Who's the plunger team? That's a group of people that put together by the president. It's a little committee he has. And every president has been doing this since Reagan. And they put together the Treasury Secretary, the Commodities Future Trading Commission head of that. They got about 4 different people. The head guy, the head of the SEC's on that committee. Treasury Secretary's on that committee. There's about in the Commodities Future Trading Commission chairperson on that committee. So what they do every morning, they sit down and decide how they want the market to go up or down in the morning when it starts. Yeah, they do this. So now what they're doing, just like they did, or let me say this, what they're doing now is to keep the stock market to a certain point. This stock market called the spiders, the S&P 500, they cannot let it drop below 2,630. 2,630. That's the key right now. They got to hold it there. And if it breaks below that, then they know this market's in trouble. And if it breaks below 2,530, it's in real trouble. If it breaks below 2,530, The S&P, it's going to go down another 30%. So they're doing everything they can to hold this market here and to pump this market back up. They're going to be printing money and giving it to the banks to go out and buy bank stocks to push the bank stocks up first. And the other place you should be looking to buy, as I have my gang, we've been buying shares in the defense area. Everybody's going to jump back in to buy all the defense stocks. And we see that going on today. We knew that was going to happen. So they're going to, the government, the Federal Reserve rather, it's not the government, it's a private company, are going to come out and just do whatever they can to try to prop this market back up and hold it. It's not going to work. It may work for a month, may work for 2 months, but the test in this market, if you want to know what's going to happen with the market, everybody says, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the market? Well, here it is. If the stock market can't get back and hold, if the S&P, that's the one, that's the important one, the spiders, the S&P 500, that's 500 companies. Forget the Dow 30, only 30 companies. If this market can't get above 2,870 and hold it, then we're going to be in for about a 40% drop in this market. So we'll get a little bit of a rally here. It's going to go up, then she's going to come back again, and they're going to keep trying to push this market above that 2,000, let's say 870. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because, see, they got a problem. They didn't move interest rates up fast enough. We only have 150 points, or 1.5%. Aunt B only moved up the interest rates to 1.5 points, or 150 points. And now, to stop this market from dropping, they only can, again, cut rates with 150 points in the pot. Remember, when Bernanke cut rates to stop the crash in 2008, he had 600 points. See, she really screwed up everything. But there are pockets that you can make a lot of money with this crash. A lot of money. So what you should do is join my gang, Phil's gang, and then work with me. I'll select the little individual stocks here and there, and then you follow me on my video stock program where I do it all for you. I'll tell you which stock we're going to get in. I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. I'll tell you when to add more shares, when to take shares off, and when to run like hell. We'll be right back after this break. Join my gang, Phil's gang, 877-600-GANG. We're waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passionate desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're hearing every day on TV the financial jibber-jabbers tell you, oh, don't worry, the economy is so strong. The economy is strong. They've been lying about this economy for 8 years. They've been masking this lousy economy with lousy jobs, all service jobs, terrible jobs, been lying to you by pointing to the stock market. Now the stock market crashes, now they're going to say, oh yeah, but don't worry about that, look at the economy. This economy sucks. This economy can't grow. It's never grown. Do you remember when Obama said this?
Today, thanks to a growing economy, the recovery is touching more and more lives.
What? What recovery? There was never a recovery. Where? I didn't see it. Did you see it? I never saw a recovery. They must have blinked and missed it. Are you nuts? You got to be nuts. There was no recovery. What they did is drop interest rates down as low as they could and drop the credits the standards as low as they could. To suck you into buying a house, remember? You could pick your own payment. See, they always think by just lowering rates. The economy's good. That's how they're going to get people to buy, people to spend. Hey, we all know spending is the economy. We know that. But how about spending, accumulating money before you spend? How about the old-fashioned way? You get a good job, you save money, and then you go spend it. We don't do that anymore. We go get a credit card, and then we spend. Everything's debt. You can't have an economy when you don't save anymore, and from savings go spend. Because all you're doing is buying debt. And that's what the stock market is trying to tell everybody. Finally, after 8 years, they're trying to tell everybody, you've been full of it. You've been lying. This economy has never been a recovery. This economy's been propped up with low rates and easy credit. Look at your automobiles. This whole economy's been based for 8 years on auto sales and student loans. That's what this whole economy, this whole underpinning of our economy is student loans and auto sales, where there's no credit needed. Look, we used to have a middle class in this country. They were the economic engine. That was destroyed. That was destroyed under Obama. He destroyed the middle class by destroying their wages, by driving a trade deficit so huge. And how do you drive a trade deficit so huge? You make sure the dollar is weak. Because if you make sure the dollar is weak, and what makes the dollar weak? Bad policies, bad economic policies make weak dollar. But yet they take that weak dollar and they say, oh yeah, but we can go export stuff now. Let's go export. And with those profits that those companies make, the stock market will go up and we'll tell everybody, look at this, look how good the economy's doing. But yet, the gap gets bigger and bigger. And then when we have to buy goods, they're more expensive because the dollar's so lousy, the dollar's so weak, it widens the gap. Our trade deficit's getting so big, and now it's so expensive for us to buy stuff, and our wages aren't going up. Oh, excuse me, went up 3 cents. That we don't have the money to spend, so we go use a credit card. Oh, hey, don't have money to spend? Don't worry, go buy a car. We'll give you a car. We'll finance your car. Want to go to college? Hey, we'll finance you. Don't worry about it. When you come out of school, you're not going to have a job. In fact, all the jobs, 70% of the jobs that are created are non-productive jobs. They're all service jobs. They're not productive jobs. They're not in construction. They're not in oil drilling. They're not in mining. They're not in manufacturing. They're all lousy service jobs. When your debt is so big, we have household debt so huge now. This is what caused the market to crash. They're trying to tell you, oh, well, the reason why the market crashed, just a hiccup because people stopped buying for now. Are you kidding? I heard that this morning. I said, are you kidding? When you have your debt so high, increasing 7 times faster than your growth, household debt's growing 60% faster than wages, entitlements, Medicare, $618 billion, Medicaid, $800 billion. Oh, we don't want to cut those. We don't want to cut those. Let's just go and tell the large corporations, hey, how about if we give you a break? We'll cut your taxes by $1.6 billion. Wait a minute, we need that $1.6 billion to pay the Medicare, $618 billion, Medicaid, $618, which we don't have. Oh, no, we're going to cut their taxes for them because they promised when we're going to cut their taxes, they don't have to write that check. Oh, we'll be short in our treasury in the United States checking account, but that's going to be okay because they promised us what they're going to do is take that savings and they're going to plow it back into their company, buy all kinds of machinery and equipment and tools, and the individual workers are going to be producing more. And when they produce more, their wages are going to go up. We're going to pay them higher wages. What a bunch of hypocrite. You imagine that story, paying them higher wages when they're exporting every job, they're outsourcing every job, and they're trying to tell us on the other hand, oh, give us a tax cut. Give us a big tax cut, and we're going to make sure that we're going to put new machinery in and give you more wages. And then they take 5 more people, and then they export their jobs. They're not going to do that anymore. Nobody's going to hire. Why would any company hire somebody when they can send the job overseas? Are you nuts? And when the Fed continues to pay more interest on the reserves of the banks instead of savers. Remember what happened in the 2008 crash? 2008 crash, the first thing they did is they printed Remember, between 2008 and 2018, they printed $21 trillion worth of cheap money that these corporations could borrow at near 0% to move the stock market up 270%, which the 1 percentile got 83% of those profits, where the country got nothing, where the middle class didn't get any of it. Are you kidding me? But they're going to continue to try to take parking space in our heads that our economy is strong, and which is so stupid. You can't grow this economy. They're not going to grow. It's impossible to grow this economy with their policies. And even Trump's policies, even his policies that are good policies, so destroyed by Obama, it would take Trump 4 terms. It would take him 36 years to turn this thing around, or whatever 4 is. Yeah, 36. Unbelievable. So what do you do? What do you do? Well, right now, let's get ready to make some money. I can't fix this stuff. Trump can't fix it. If we dug up J.P. Morgan, he'd second the motion. How are we going to fix this? You think Trump can fix this? You think he can fix the fact that that's going up much faster than economic growth? Are you kidding? He can't fix this. When you're adding $1.5 trillion to $20 trillion national debt because you cut taxes and you don't cut entitlements. So let's see. So they cut taxes. They said to corporations, we're going to save you $1.5 trillion. Well, how are we going to pay for that? They didn't cut Medicare, didn't cut Medicaid, didn't cut Social Security. How are we going to pay for it? They're not. And that's why the economy's not going to grow. So what do? Let's make money. Let these fools keep trying to fool us and keep trying to drive the stock market up. And now we got some, even now, they're going to drive this market up. You watch. They're going to try to. It's going to fail. Maybe it's going to take another 4, 5, 6 weeks. It'll fail again. But in the meantime, look at some of the stocks that dropped. We got some good stocks that we can make money on. So why don't you join my gang? And if you're very, very busy, why don't you join my gang? You get the umbrella of all kinds of services. But why don't you use my video stock service? Remember, my video stock service worked perfect. In December and January, we had 4 stocks that I followed. 4 stocks, actually 5 stocks. And each one of those, I was able to get out using my chart was telling me time to get out. The institutions were pulling their money out. We got out. And on the average of those 5 stocks, we made a 10% return. We made much more than that, but you won't believe me. 10% return. And we got out. We didn't get caught. Join my gang. Join my gang today. 877-600-GANG for the next video stock.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with a specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video. Do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, Phil'sGang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and Phil'sGang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Let's kick off 2018 right and make profits in the stock market. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And you know, you should judge everything by performance, don't you think? So, here's my performance. At the end of December and going into January, for my video stock group, these are folks who are very, very busy. They hate this. They hate the stock market. And this is all posted at the website. They hate the stock market because they lose money all the time. And I said, why don't you try something new? Because you got to catch up. See, I feel like I'm the person that's going to help you catch up, because you are not going to be able to retire. And when you do retire, you're not going to be living the same lifestyle you become accustomed to. You're going to be sitting with your planner. Your planner's going to tell you got to get rid of one car. You can't go out to dinner anymore once a month instead of once a week. And it's amazing. When people start to retire now, it's like they're being punished. They're being punished for what this government has done. The policies of this Federal Reserve, our owners, the 1% of the 1% who own the Federal Reserve, which is a private company. They've gotten so wealthy, and the rest of you, when you retire, they're going to tell you got to get rid of one car. You can't eat 4 times a month. You got to eat out once a month. Just pathetic. You can't golf anymore. You know, just maybe one day a month, if you want to outlive the money. Now, I can't fix it for you totally, but I can help you catch up a little bit. And you say, well, I'm so busy, Phil, I can't do it. I'm so busy. And I understand that. And that's why I started this video stock program that's in the umbrella of all my other services. You pay $39.95, and let's talk performance. So starting at the end, towards the end of December, we had 4 stocks. And I said, follow me every night in these stocks. I'll do a video on these every night and tell you exactly what to do. Don't have to worry about getting out before a crash, because I said a crash is coming. Everybody thought I was crazy. And then right before the crash, I said to everybody, okay, we got to get out now. It's going to crash. The market's going to start crashing here. Let's get out, take our profits. So we averaged on those stocks, I'm going to say 10%. We did much more than that, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you how much. So I'm not going to embellish. I'll understate it 10%. But even better than that, I said, let's make money when the market crashes. I set them up into two stocks that when the market goes down, when the market crashes, these two go up. And those returns are at 10%. Much more than that, but I'm going to say 10%. That's the performance. Now what do? Most people don't have a clue what to do. We got to listen to Kramer and these guys telling you, oh, you jump in now. Yeah, jump. There's some good deals here. Jump in now. Jump in now. You nuts? I'll guide you. I'll tell you which stock to get in. We're going to catch some good little nuggets here. We'll make some money on. But it's not important which ones you get in. It's when you get out. That's the most important thing. And the lesson is, on these four stocks, we were out about 4 days before this market crashed. About 4 days, I think it was, before it crashed. Now, here's the number. 877-600-GANG. Try it. Just try it for a month, $39.95. And if you make money, remember St. Jude. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to start hearing about QE. When the stock market crashed in 2008, they did QE. That's what destroyed this country. That's why you're not working overtime. That's why your wages are stagnant, because of the stupid QE. It was put into place to make the 1 percentile very wealthy and Main Street stagnant. Wages stagnant. It's terrible what they do with QE. The stock market crashed because the housing market collapsed. It collapsed. That's what happened. So, the 5 largest banks were illiquid. They ran out of cash. Normally, the banks loaned to each other overnight. They didn't trust each other. They didn't trust their balance sheets. One bank didn't trust the other bank, so there was no lending. And then all of a sudden, they froze up the banks. And then the market continued to crash. They didn't trust each other. So what the owners of the Federal Reserve did, they said, what we'll do is we'll print money, and we'll give them money, and we'll buy their treasuries from them. So they bought their treasuries, put it on their balance sheet, and the banks got cash, and they said to them, do not go out and loan to Main Street. Do not loan on homes. Do not loan on small businesses, because we're going to let you go and take that money. We want you to invest in banks and in commodities. So the owners of the Federal Reserve, they bought heavily in the stocks of banks and commodities, because the money they gave them in return for their treasuries, they knew exactly what stocks they were going to buy, what bank stocks, what commodities. Banks went up 240% in about 4 weeks. Commodities shot up. The 1 percentile made a fortune. But in the meantime, what was going on? Well, all these banks, these 5, were making a lot of money now. So the Federal Reserve said, the owners, give us your money. Don't loan it. Give us your extra money, your profits. We'll pay you more on that money than you'll ever make lending it. Give it back to us so we can use it. So they had to get a law passed. Now, of course, when you're the 1 percentile and you make so much wealth, you own Congress, so they got that right through. And that law is on the books today, and it's still happening today, that banks, that the Federal Reserve, this private banking company, are paying to our banks, who's supposed to be out lending to us, paying them more interest than what they can make on a loan. That's why we can't grow this economy. The banks were flush with cash, but they had no incentive to loan because they made more money giving the money back to the Federal Reserve. So the banks were going out and they kept on buying more banks and more commodities, and then the stock market started to roll. Unbelievable. So they're going to do this again. They're going to do. That's why you got to stop and watch these banks. We're going to do another QE. Another QE. So what they did is they started to lower. They said, now what we're going to do is we're going to lower the interest rates down to near zero. And we're going to print $21 trillion in cash, destroying the value in your wallet, the dollar. With the dollar so low, they said now the 35 largest companies, the multinational companies, can go in and start selling their goods overseas. And their profits are going to soar. But they said, wait a minute. If they start doing that, the trade deficit's going to widen. That means when people go out and they buy goods, those goods are going to be so expensive for them because their dollar is worth so little now because of the $21 trillion that we're printing. Well, don't worry about that. We'll tell them the economy's good. We'll point to the stock market because the stock market's going up because these 35 companies are making a lot of money. But what was happening? The trade deficit is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and killing the economy from within. And all these 8 years this was going on, you really believed the economy was doing good because the market was going up. And that's why we came to this crash. And here we are today, 10 years after they pulled this trick. They're going to do it all over again. And they're going to try to push this market even higher. The difference this time, you're going to be with me. Because this time, you're going to be in the right stocks. But more important, you're going to be out of those stocks. Just like we got out of those stocks a few days ago before this market crash. So here, think about it. Banks flush with cash and they're not lending? Instead of lending to Main Street and small business owners, the backbone of our good jobs, the backbone of our community, the 1 percentile getting rich. So Main Street gets screwed. But the stock market kept going up. Banks didn't lend on mortgages or small businesses. They just made sure that market went up. They got to do this again. Now what we got is a policy of a weak dollar, and they're going to keep this dollar weak. You watch this dollar drop. Why? Because what makes the dollar weak is lousy policies. When you print $21 trillion over 8 years, that's a lousy policy, and that's why the dollar is weak. When you keep printing and printing, that's why the dollar is weak. And when you have a weak dollar, you have a weak economy, and that's why wages haven't gone up in 8 years. The only thing that kept going up constantly was what? The stock market. And the 1%, the very wealthy, the wealthy of the wealthiest, who collect 83% of that income, the gains, are getting so rich. At the expense of Main Street. That's not going to happen again. Not if you're with me. This time you're going to catch the market as it goes back up again. You're going to be in the right stocks, but this time, I promise you, you're going to be out. Just like we were out about 4 days before this market crash. Join my gang tonight, 877-600-GANG, where you can get a good night's sleep because you'll be out before the market crashes again.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy